Hi, welcome to the Mike Paige Doodle Club. I'm Mike Paige, and today we will be drawing a wedding cake. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The important thing is that you make your mark. All right, so to start off the wedding cake, I'm going to draw a very flattened oval near the top. Like that. Then I'm going to draw two lines, ideally the same length, down. And then I'm going to draw a curved line here that ideally is running parallel to the one at the top. This way we're giving the cake a cylinder shape. Next I'm going to make another smushed oval. This one is going to start just above the bottom here. And we can't see the whole thing. Sorry, my hand was resting on the easel here and I kind of smushed that line. Should have been down there. But I'm going to keep going with this because I just said not to be afraid to make mistakes. Then I'm going to bring these two lines down here. Again, you want them to be about the same length. And then we're going to draw a curved line again. This time I'm being careful not to rest my hand on the easel. As we come around again, we're going to be doing another flattened oval shape like this. And then we'll make two more lines down. And then one more curved line across. And last we need to put a plate that it is sitting on. Like that. Then we can start to decorate our cake. So we'll make some U shapes going around here on the icing. And then same thing on the next tier up. I thought I would do a wedding cake for this episode because there are two people involved in this episode that will be getting married in the next year. Brett, the general manager at Medfield TV, is getting married. And I also just proposed at the end of December. So with two weddings coming up, I figured it was a good time to do a wedding-themed episode. Once you start planning a wedding, it's hard to get your mind on much of anything else because there's a lot of planning going on. Okay, now that I've got all of those U shapes, I might add some little circle shapes at where each of those U's meet. And then same thing on the next tier. If you like baking shows, you might be making a cake that's a little more ornate than mine. I don't really watch many baking shows, so I'm limited to what I can picture. Next, I'm going to make a couple more U's along here just to give our first bit of icing some more texture. Part of why I don't watch baking shows is I can't stand the word fondant. So that's a fun fact about me. A lot of people on a baking show would cringe at the word moist, but for me it's fondant. It's one of those words that every time I hear it, I feel like it's being pronounced wrong, no matter how I hear somebody say it. There we go. And then I'm going to add a few cake toppers. So we'll put a bride and groom. Don't be afraid to change it up to fit your situation. If you want a bride and a bride or a groom and a groom, you can certainly do that. I'm going to do one of each just in the interest of showing both. So for the groom, I'm making just a skinny oval for the head and basically a tall rectangle there for the torso. And then we'll make 2 legs. Oops, my placement is not quite right. I've got him standing a little too close to the front edge of the cake. So really I should have started the feet first, right where I wanted him to be standing, but I wasn't thinking. For the bride, I'm going to make the waist right here, just because, again, not planning ahead for this, so we already have a line right there, so I'm going to make the dress come like this, so that that is intersecting right where the waistline is. And then we'll make her shoulders right about here. And then we'll do just kind of a scribbly veil hair combo. And we can put some wrinkles on the dress if you want. And since right now our cake is floating in space, I'm just going to put a line across to denote a table of some sort. And there's our wedding cake. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed following along. Tune in next time for another episode of the Mike Paige Doodle Club.